Hi, everybody. Nate Eaton here outside the Bonneville County Courthouse with Keith Morrison. You know him from Dateline NBC. We spoke, I think it was
from East Idaho News.
Or from East Idaho News, our newest correspondent. We spoke, I think, 2 years ago about this very case. Yep. You said that you were unsure, it was right after Chris got out, but if it would ever fully be solved.
That was a moment that was, to a lot of people involved in the case, was a disappointment because those who had looked into this for a period of time knew perfectly well he was an innocent man, totally innocent, had nothing to do with this thing. But the arrangement that was made 2 years ago made sure that murder conviction stayed on his record. And those things stick like glue, especially if there's a hearing like that and they're allowed to keep it on his record. So yeah, I was pretty pessimistic about it at that point.
You credit
when this story came, the latest development in it, I'm just amazed. You just never see this.
And now that was just 2 months ago, and it kind of has moved fast. Considering you credited Carol Dodge from the beginning.
Oh yeah, from the get-go. None of this would have happened without Carol Dodge. None of it. I mean, all the experts have come in and have made their contributions, and you know, she had to go in and try to persuade the police department at every turn, and they resisted. But I mean, seriously, none of it would have happened if it hadn't been for her. None of the familial DNA would have been connected. You know, this was the first case in the world where the type of familial DNA used led to the actual killer. First case. It was Carol Dodge who recognized the potential for that kind of DNA and, you know, got the experts going on it. They wouldn't have done it if she hadn't been so active.
Right here in Idaho Falls, who would have thought? So you've done thousands of stories. How many end like this?
Like this, none.
None,
this is
yes, but similar to this.
But
maybe.
Similar to this, I can count them on the fingers of one hand.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, this is very, very rare. And we go chasing after these kinds of stories. You know, the man bites dog story is the one we look for. And even when you look and look and look for them, they're very hard to find, something like this.
2 years ago, you never could have predicted that this would come.
Nope.
You mentioned you go chasing after these type of stories. Dateline has kind of seen this resurgence lately. You've become a celebrity on people are, I mean, how does that feel? Did you ever think that?
It feels very strange, very strange, yeah. Very weird.
How many autographs have you signed here today and photos? I mean, people know you everywhere.
People are very nice. They're very, you know,
well,
I'm a lucky man.
I will say you're kind in return as well. How long you plan on doing this? Another 5, 10, 20 years?
They'll boot me out the door one of these days. I don't know. It'll be their choice. I like doing it, so I'll just keep doing it.
Well, you're darn good at it, too. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate it.